Hello everyone and welcome back to the SOMNIUM Files nirvanA initiative, where last time we dived into the masked woman's mind and now we're about to interrogate her, so let's just jump right in.
Oh, Mizuki! Drinking early, I see.
Shoma's father was found here.
Where's the rocket at?
I was raised at Iowan.
She still has her mask on.
Why are you running from me? All I want to do is break your bones.
And the other big thing is the thing with the bomb. They were gonna, or they say a rocket, they were gonna sort of spread the virus throughout the city or whatever. So, okay. Oh, now I'm thinking, we just saved. Can we do like some save scumming to try to get what we want? We already have Ota, so we're looking for loving. I already explained, I got Impish, should have given me the one I wanted, but it didn't, so let's just try to go with loving. Was this loving because it's true, or... I don't feel like doing saves coming though, it's kind of annoying to me. Oh, that's so lucky. I mean, it's lucky because technically we would want Impish, but it's actually unlucky because Impish didn't work last time. We're still going for loving. Doesn't matter, we're not gonna save scum. If I don't get it, that's whatever. But let's talk to this lady, finally. Seems to be doing better. Yeah, she was not feeling great. Mask is really stylish.
That mask is really stylish. Where'd you get it? I want one too.
What?
What are you trying to do here, Mizuki?
I wanted to lighten the mood. I thought she would open up a little.
Okay. About the mysterious person in SOMNIUM.
There was a person that appeared in your dreams.
The bunny, right?
He said this.
Oh no. No, no, this is Terror.
That was Terror, wasn't it? Which means you've met him. Why aren't you answering?
Because I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I don't.
So annoying. Same as always, no one talks to us.
Unfortunately, I don't know any specifics. All I know is the plan. To cause a worldwide simultaneous bug. And have all of humanity reach moksha.
I mean, okay, so for the first time we see what the nirvanA initiative is.
That's the gist of it.
So we want all of the world at the same time to sort of escape the simulation, is that what it is?
But what does that mean? I don't understand.
I don't either. All I know is that's their plan.
Nice.
Yes.
Do we have moksha as a file? We don't? After all, they say it so many times. I guess not. Maybe I missed it, but let's keep going.
But ever since Tokiko was killed, their plans have become even more shrouded in mystery. I don't understand it.
Yeah. She
I
definitely,
told you everything I can share with you right
she
now.
definitely does not seem like she would kill Tokiko, which is something that I said last time. Because we saw that Terror killed at least Jin Komeiji, but the others I'm not so sure.
Now let me go.
I can't just let you leave.
Why? Do you want to play card games? Some bridge, maybe.
Mizuki, I do not think we can get any
I
more
really thought this
information
time
from
we
her.
could get some information.
We should think this through.
That's annoying.
Think what through?
Where we are headed next. When we wink synced into that Nai's member at the shrine.
Yeah, we need to go to Misatan like right now.
I'm looking forward to the rehearsals.
Because the Yakuza guy said the practice run was a Mizatan.
Rocket with TC Purge in the warhead.
And Terror's diary said,
The nirvanA initiative, I'm going to make it a reality. DC Purge, such a wonderful virus.
so tonight's rehearsal is for...
The nirvanA initiative?
It is true we do not know the details, but they are almost certainly connected.
But we don't know where to go.
True.
Rehearsal. Rehearsal. Oh, I remember!
Me too.
Let me just tell you this. The practice run will be done on the rooftop of Misatan.
Hey, where are you going? I'm not a suspect. If you don't let me go, it's illegal detention.
That is correct.
Fine, come with me.
Just let her go. I mean, okay. I guess it's better to have her around. Or maybe too late. I came to Misatan with a masked woman. I gave her all the details on the car ride over. Do you have a car now? You always ride your bike. We came up to the rooftop when something caught my eye. Ryuki? Is he like tripping balls or?
Ryuki? What are you doing here?
Oh, Mizuki.
Yeah, well, he
I'm
is.
here for the investigation, of course.
Haven't seen him in a while. Staring blankly at the Ferris wheel. Yeah, that's where he saw Shoma disappear.
I have to protect him before something terrible happens.
Could be talking about
I
Shoma.
do not know what he means either.
Are you
What do
okay?
you mean?
You don't seem well, physically or mentally.
I'm fine. If anything, I'm feeling good.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might, Ultra +1.
You see? Mr. Date seemed well too.
What?
What?
I saw him earlier.
What are you talking about?
I mean, this could be true.
He was probably hallucinating. Pay it no mind.
For reference, Date's supposed to be dead, but maybe he's not. I'm not sure he is 100% dead.
As I instructed before, it is generally better to not challenge those kinds of delusions. Or else...
The symptoms might get worse.
Why are you here?
Like I said earlier, I'm here for the investigation. I got some important info. Here, on the rooftop, something terrible is going to happen.
It looks like something terrible has already happened to you, Ryuki.
True.
Why are you looking at the Ferris wheel?
I'm waiting
Waiting?
for it to come down.
What do you mean? Hey, are you listening to me?
For it to come down.
Oh well. Let's just leave Ryuki be for now.
Right. We need to find the rocket.
Hey, bastard.
You.
Bonk. Oh gosh, she's still going.
Huh? What?
Why did she do
Why
that?
did you do that?
That's so confusing
Why
to
did
me.
you punch him out of nowhere like that?
I mean, this is probably the point in the story in which we are the most confused, so bear with me, but what is going
I
on?
kicked him too.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
It's not like I hit him in a weak spot.
That's not an answer.
I haven't gotten him back for 6 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, where is the rocket?
What did he do 6 years ago? I guess it's something I played through, but I don't remember what she could be referring to. At the very end or before? She was mostly helpful to us when we sort of fought Horodori with Shoma and everyone. But yeah, I don't
We
know.
need to find it or else.
What the?
Mizuki.
I know.
We need to find it, yeah. Oh, can we go? Could be Ferris wheel, could be a Ferris wheel.
Is that
Bear
the
ride.
rocket?
That would look awfully cute flying through the sky.
Could be like some,
Now's not the time for a snack.
a
I wouldn't
snack.
eat anything out of that, even foie gras. Maybe
Airplane?
that thing can fly.
Even if
Okay.
it could, it's not a rocket.
See if it's something we can see or. The gate. One of these could be hiding it.
Could that be the rocket?
Maybe it would fly if it had a little brown alien in a basket.
I can't see too well here. Vending machine? Arcade, let's just click on everything, I guess, at this point. Don't think it's a rocket, yeah, me neither. Benches. What else is, oh! What is that? Oh, there. This, right?
A rocket. Mizuki.
Yeah!
Just leave Ryuki there? No way. But it's supposed to be a practice run, so... Can we shoot it or something? Oh god. Yeah, so that one, I guess, does not have the virus. Because if it did, it's already messed up. Okay. Okay. Oh, Terror. I need to sit down with Terror and need him to explain everything to me. So confusing. Because Terror is against Horadori, but also with Horadori. I'm not sure where the cutoff is, or when Nice ends and when Horadori begins, and what Terror wants, who Terror is against, who Terror is for. It's a mess, honestly, and I think it's meant to be, so it's fine. Visions. Okay, morning, Valentine's Day. No way, Komeiji!
Andy's Komeiji. This is the left half of the man named Yonaharu Enda.
Just imagine, dude, like, the trauma of seeing your dad cut in half and then having him show up the other half 6 years later has to be insane. Hopefully Shoma's not around.
What does this mean? What is it doing here?
Oh, man.
We should investigate. Then we can discuss what we have learned.
And this is like a very representative spot for him, right? Okay.
Before inspecting the body, we should question the people around.
Okay. Detective.
I wish I could play some games on my phone.
Okay. Cool wing sync. Give chocolate. I took some chocolate out of my pocket and handed it to the detective.
What is this?
It's Valentine's Day, so...
So cute.
This doesn't mean anything. You can't get on my good side with this.
He seems really happy about this.
This is too easy.
Oh, it's been so long since we've seen this. The chocolate I gave you just now was bought in bulk by Mizuki last night. Today is Valentine's Day. Mizuki said, I give a guy a 10 yen chocolate and they get really happy about it. Then they'll do anything I ask them. She's a terrible woman. Yeah, well, it's not wrong though. Any leads?
Yeah, two things stick out to me.
Cool.
3 days ago, 1 a.m. on the 11th, this department store experienced a building-wide power outage.
Did it?
Someone cut the cable.
What else?
Security guard told me a funny story. I recorded it. It's up on the cloud.
I'll listen now. Iba?
Got it.
What?
I'll play it.
4 hours after the power outage, so like 5 o'clock in the morning on the 11th, someone walked by the security room at the rear entrance. They were pulling something on wheels.
11th, right? Right here. After this, so the wheel thing could be the robot, but just could be Andy's Kamaji. It's probably Andy's Kamaji because he was here, right? But I'm just seeing why so many days ago. I like how for now it's symmetrical. I don't know if it's gonna keep going that way, probably not, because it's not only this and this cannot be the rest of the game, but cool. So yeah.
What was it? I don't know. Everything was dark because of the power outage.
It could be Kamaji or just the rockets, you know?
I didn't see their face either. I couldn't hit them with a flashlight fast enough. Anyway, they broke in and climbed up the stairs. I went after them, but they got the jump on me halfway up the stairs. They pushed me over. I fell down the stairs and blacked out.
Do you know where they might have been going?
My guess is the rooftop. I heard them muttering under their breath. Rooftop. Rooftop. I need to get the bow.
The bow?
The bow?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. But they weren't speaking very clearly. I couldn't really hear.
The bow. What is this, JoJo? Maybe they're meant to say boat because of Tara's name?
I think they were really drunk.
The bow.
I could smell alcohol the whole time I was chasing after them.
So it's not the people from Nice, or are
Was
they?
it a man or a woman?
Sounded like a man.
What about the department store? Anything stolen? Broken?
Nope.
No, nothing.
Do you have footage?
No. The power outage caused the security system to go down. This all went down 3 days ago in the early morning, and the same thing happened this time around.
You mean about the power cable?
Yeah, cut again. Around 4 a.m. this morning.
Oh. Okay.
So they let the same thing happen twice. How moronic.
Interesting. I mean, Terror does stuff like that just to be able to come in and out with the body, so I guess maybe that's it. Maybe first with the rockets and then with the body, right? Who first found
The
him?
security guard here. He was patrolling the rooftop amusement park this morning and found it. That was around an hour ago, so 6 a.m.
After that, we got some more intel on the situation from Abyss.
That's how I ended up here.
So, who's... I don't think anyone's missing, right? From the original bodies. Jin Furue showed up at the stadium. The other half of Chikoro was in like the monument at the park. Tokiko was in the machine itself, and then now Kamaji, the last one, just showed up. So either we're gonna get more victims, or nirvanA initiative's gonna be more like center focused, or I don't know. Interesting. Talk to them first. Are we doing this?
Have you forgotten?
Oh, right. Your name is Emoji.
Right. My name is Omochi.
Nice.
Omochi. I said it's Omochi.
Know his name already.
You're never gonna remember it, huh?
Your name doesn't really matter. I remember you. I know that you're hardworking and kind. Isn't that enough?
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you around, Mr. Sutsugamushi.
I changed my mind. Names are important.
He has a cool name too. Kokami's pretty cool.
Komeji's time of death is around 10 o'clock on the 13th. He didn't have anything on him.
See, time of death, 1 day before. That makes no sense, right? That's a big mystery right now.
I guess it goes without saying, but the cause of death is the same as all the previous victims. No sign of hair, fingerprints, not even footprints. As a precaution, I've tested the area with luminol reagents. I thought maybe we could find Terror's prints.
Luminol reagents emit light when they react to the iron in blood. Consider an imperceptibly small bloodstain, or old bloodstains that have been cleaned up or otherwise removed over time. Luminol will allow us to detect such things.
Yeah, I know. Boss beat that kind of stuff into me like 1,000,000 times.
Unfortunately, the sun is out. It's too bright to see anything, really. I'll look again after we set up some shade.
Makes sense. Wow, cool shade.
This is quite curious. What exactly happened on the 11th?
Power outage happened at 1 a.m.,
I
right?
guess it's when they put the rockets up, I don't know.
And 4 hours later, a suspicious person went up to the rooftop amusement park.
Oh, okay.
Mizuki, let's investigate.
And only one person though, so it couldn't be the rockets. Oh.
Before we begin, let me inform you of something. The inspector said that he covered the area with luminol reagent, correct? Usually, the naked eye could detect a reaction, so long as the area was dark, but because it is currently bright out, that is impossible.
He did say they were going to set up shade or something.
We do not need to wait for that. Luminol reactions are a type of oxidation. Oxidation releases heat very faintly.
So we can see it using thermo.
Correct.
Got it. Let me look around.
Okay. Loving, right? What's your type? Caring person. What? I mean, Impish should still give us pewter. Let's keep trying for loving, and then if we get Impish, hope for the best. Okay. It's a lot of stuff. Confirm the luminal reaction. There's a bunch of stuff around here. Oh my gosh. 2 wheels. And a set of footprints. Luminal reaction A, so there's more of this.
Is this a luminol reaction?
Yes. As I explained, the reaction emits heat, which is why you can see it.
So that means there was a blood stain here in this shape.
Not was, is. A trace amount of blood, invisible to the naked eye.
What is this shape, though?
Meiji, you know?
You can't tell?
But, that would be the first time, right?
Could it be...
That there's a residue of blood.
It's the shape of the left half of someone's body.
But it's not Kameji, right? The body shape and height are different.
Really?
Indeed. It must be from another body.
What?
Judging by the rate of oxidation, the body must have been placed here sometime between the 10th and the 11th.
What do you mean? Is this the 5th body? The 5th DNA they found? Is it this?
Whose body was it?
Unknown. We would need to run DNA tests.
It'd be cool. Yeah, well, they have that DNA already,
In
so
any
if
case,
it is, we'll know.
The victim's body was severed in half. The culprit is no doubt Terror, and it was likely Terror that brought the body here.
But for some reason, they didn't want it to show. Someone didn't want the body to be seen. They took it away. Somewhere between the 10th and the 11th. Okay. So after... So the 11th is after Jinfuro showed up. Yeah, the day after. Timing is kind of weird, I don't know. Anyway. And then this, okay.
Is this another luminol reaction?
Footprints and what appear to be wheel tracks. The prints were made by dress shoes or loafers. The tracks are probably from a suitcase.
Okay.
There are no tracks leading up to the body print.
Someone must have pulled the suitcase over it.
After moving the body?
Correct. Or else the traces would not be there.
Right.
Pass through the body print. Okay. Okay.
The TOD is as the inspector reported.
The 13th, around 10 p.m.
And like the other victims, there are no bloodstains. Most of the blood in the body has already been drained.
Right. So the other one was killed using a slightly different method, right? Because it's bloody. It was bloody, and they had to clean it up.
It is safe to assume the culprit is Terror.
Anything else? See what we can find. Just look into random things, or sky cycle. I don't think this will lead to anything. Office.
Nothing connected to the case here.
Why can we walk around so much? Doesn't look relevant. Well, one of these is gonna work. Have the time to mess around.
I hear Komeiji liked Ferris wheels.
Though we do not know if that is related to the body being here.
Okay. This is where the rockets were, huh? Oh, there. What is that? It's like a bag with... I don't know.
There's something at the bottom of the trash can.
Something stuffed inside a plastic bag.
It's a suit, no? This is a coat hanger.
Take it out.
You want me to dig through trash?
If you don't want to get fired from Abyss, then you might end up really having to dig through trash.
Ugh, jeez. This was in the plastic bag.
Clothes, shoes, and a coat hanger. The clothes and shoes seem to be for a man.
There's nothing in the pockets. There's no way of telling who this belonged to.
That style of hanger is commonly used for travel. The type that comes with a suitcase.
Suitcase?
Okay, so they threw that out so that they could use the suitcase? Is that what it is? Suitcase type hanger. Okay. If the trash can thing was there, and I was just walking around, I was just really being dumb. I just don't look up there.
About that other body, the one that isn't Komeiji. Let's just call it A. A's body was put there sometime between the 10th and the 11th, right?
Also, I mean, this doesn't really make sense to speculate because we're gonna get the DNA results soon, I guess, and we're gonna know who that is. But it could also be one of the bodies who showed up very recently, like Tokiko or Chikara. And if not, it could be the 5th victim. Who knows?
Right. So the person with the suitcase.
4 hours after the power outage, so like 5 o'clock in the morning on the 11th, someone walked by the security room at the rear entrance. They were pulling something on wheels.
Your thinking is correct. It is safe to say the owner of the suitcase was the intruder at 5 a.m. on the 11th. Let us call them S.
S?
Are S and Terror the same person?
No.
I believe that to be highly unlikely.
Why?
Let's retrace everything.
Terror is like very meticulous, doesn't leave any traces or anything.
Misaton lost power at 1 a.m. on the 11th. It was most likely Terror who cut the power cable. While the security guard was investigating the cause, they infiltrated the rooftop amusement park. That is probably when they put A's left half there. 4 hours later, at 5 a.m., S arrived on the scene.
The owner of the suitcase, right? S pushed the security guard down the stairs and came here.
S found A's left half. What do you think they did next?
Danced?
I think they opened their suitcase, then took out their clothes, shoes, and the hanger. They put those in the plastic bag and threw it away in the trash can.
Why did they do that?
In order to make room in the suitcase?
What was their objective?
So we think that that body was originally put there by Terra, then was taken out by S.
In order to put
So
A's
strange.
left half in the suitcase.
I mean, you know how Terror talked about how Kameji stole something from him? What if it's half of a body or something, you know? I mean, it would be crazy and it would require some crazy time travel mechanics, but I guess it's not impossible.
It wouldn't have fit otherwise.
If not, it's something we don't know yet, so that's fine.
And then?
What did S do next? They dragged it.
They put A's left half into the suitcase, then took it with them. That's how the blood patterns we saw got there.
I see.
I know I just explained the how, but I don't get the why.
We can think about the why later. We should prioritize confirming the facts. Now for the main event.
Okay.
Main event?
We're doing this.
You know, the filming.
What are we filming?
My very important movie.
Oh, we're doing that again.
You will play the part of S. Let us begin. Ready? Action!
Okay.
It is currently 1 a.m. on the 11th. Our story begins with Terror placing the left half of A's body upon the stage. And 4 hours later, the mysterious S enters the scene, dragging along a rolling suitcase.
Oh, I'm so drunk.
Now, why is this person drunk? It could definitely be Ryuki, no? If they're like out of their mind.
Right!
Yes.
According to the security guard, S was intoxicated.
Might as well be Ryuki. Under TC Purge and all this stuff.
Bravo! You've perfectly incorporated that detail into S's backstory. Outstanding!
What is this? What is this doing here?
Brilliant! Fundance Film Festival, here we come!
I don't know why, but I had this sudden urge for takeout. But I can't take it home like this. I know. I'll put it in here. Okay, now that the suitcase is empty, I just gotta... Alright, see you later.
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, you know what? Your acting was so enchanting that I actually forgot to roll camera. Could you please do it again?
No.
Do you see? S and Terror must be different people. Too many things would not make sense if they were the same person. For example, if they were the same person, Terror would have had to leave A's left half there, but then return to retrieve it.
Right, yeah.
Why would they do that? It is illogical.
But couldn't the same be said for S? Why did S take A's left half with them?
Well, unknown.
It's not like I think that S and Terror are the same person.
We're gonna find a body in a suitcase in the most random of places, I'm sure, very soon.
According to the security guard, S was really drunk.
Oh, well, as we said, it could be one of the bodies that we already found. Like Tokiko, who was really weirdly at the machine. On it.
I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't really fit
Right.
Terror's image.
Also, he was very sloppy with this.
While that is more intuition than logic, I do understand what you mean.
Also, if there are no traces of blood when Terror leaves a body, why would we assume that A's body was left by Terror? Or was the blood because it was moved around by S? I don't know.
So who is S?
I think the strange words are our hint.
Rooftop.
They really seem to be under like TC Perch.
I need to get the bow.
The bow?
What is the bow? A's left half?
What could it mean?
Who even is A? And where was the left half taken? Come to think of it, we don't even know where the right half is.
There is another thing we don't know. Why did Terror come to this place to leave the left half of a body twice? First, on the 11th at 1 a.m., it was A's left half.
Maybe it would make sense if Komeiji was the one who dragged it, but we know Komeiji was dead 6 years ago, so... But it's not impossible, because nothing's impossible in this game.
Then, at dawn today, Terror put Komeiji's left half here. In any case, we know one victim for sure. Andy's Komeiji.
Wow. Good job.
Investigating him may yield results.
True.
Okay. First, let's go to his son Shoma's place.
Okay.
There is another person that may know Komeiji's secrets.
Lone Shark? Kamakura?
Ryuki. He has synced into Komeiji before.
Well, that is true. We did see his SOMNIUM.
Good point. So where are those two now?
Ryuki is at Yoyagi Park. Shoma is at Central Hospital.
What?
Hospital? Why?
Unknown. We should get going. We need to
Yeah, we need to go to the
consult
hospital first. I'm not gonna see the corpse anymore. I don't know if it's the intended order, but I want to make sure he's fine. Oh man. I headed to Shoma's hospital room and made small talk. Things like the weather, Ryuki, washing machines. Every time the conversation stopped, there was uncomfortable silence. I felt like meeting a distant relative. Basically strangers, but still familiar. I shared that thought with Shoma, which got him to open up a little. When I saw him smile, I knew the ice had been broken.
Shoma, you don't have to be so delicate. You're here to ask about Dad, right?
I'm guessing it's because of the experimentation and the drugs he was taking or whatever that he's in the hospital. And nothing darker than that.
Yeah.
Or maybe, well, we'll see. Let's do this. Oh, chocolate. Oh man.
Dad.
That's terrifying. I took some chocolate out of my pocket and handed it to Shoma.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a gift.
Oh. Because it's Valentine's Day. Thanks.
Shouldn't his voice at least have changed a little bit about his murder? I asked him if he had any ideas about his dad in a roundabout way, of course. After a while, Shoma replied.
I think Dad was hiding something from me. I think he did something terrible.
Yeah, we know that.
Whenever he was home, he was always on edge. But I don't know what that was about. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything.
Cute. Anyway, well, you're at the hospital.
Doctor's orders. They need to monitor me a little bit because I'm mentally unstable.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine. I told Ryuki I don't need to go to the hospital.
Ryuki?
He brought me here last night, around 1 a.m.
Okay.
Why Ryuki?
I was in a state of shock. I don't really remember. He found me somewhere, I guess. I don't know where.
Or maybe he's under TC Purge as well.
Next thing I knew, I was in his car. His limousine.
That's strange.
Shoma, are you okay? Look, I know I can be pretty blunt at times. I honestly don't know the right thing to say. I don't think telling you to cheer up or don't be so down on yourself are gonna do any good, so... I don't have a father. Or a mother. I don't know my real parents. I don't even know if they're still alive. But I can kind of imagine the pain of losing your parents. I have a younger sister. Well, not technically my sister, but anyway, she's really important to me. I love her more than anything. She's more important to me than my own life. If I lost her, I could just die. So anyway, I guess you're feeling something like that.
More important than your own life. Same for me. I have someone like that too. Someone who's more important than my own life.
Cool.
Who?
My sibling. My older sister. My big sis.
Huh?
Also, I know this may sound really stupid, but I don't know who Mizuki's talking about. I mean, people call her big sis, like Kizuna. Maybe she's referring to Kizuna. Or Aiba. I mean, no, I don't think so. And I don't know who he's referring to either.
Big sis.
Oh, come on.
Sorry to interrupt, but Shoma is needed for a mental examination. Let's go, Shoma.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, indeed.
Shoma has an older sister.
It seems that way. Komeiji has one divorce on public record. Perhaps she was taken by the mother.
Aiba, check his family register.
On it.
But I wonder, I really want to know who Mizuki's talking about. She was also very protective of Iris in the first game. I don't think that's it.
Connection error. Apologies, this may take a while.
Okay.
We should head to the next location while I figure this out.
Ugh, damn it.
Okay, we're going for loving even though it doesn't look like it. What chocolate do you like? I don't know, man. Why is that crazy? See, this is impossible for me, honestly. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Let's go see Ryuki.
I know about what happened at the amusement park. Komeiji's left half was found there, right? And so you came here to talk to me.
Okay, seems a bit morose. Why are you here?
I've been thinking about a lot of things. Earlier, a really important source for the HB case contacted me. I'm meeting them later. 4 p.m. this afternoon. I've got time. I wanted to think things out, strategize.
Who's the contact?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you.
Why not?
I need to catch up to him.
Him?
My superior, in every way. Mr. Date. He has high hopes for me. So I need to solve this case on my own. I can't let him down.
You can't be serious.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you who they are, regardless. I promised.
Ryuki's so strange. You took Shoma to the hospital?
Yeah, I did. Why?
It's not important. I was just curious.
Shoma isn't doing too well right now.
What about you, man?
You understand why, right? He saw his father.
Where did you find him?
Misatan Rooftop Amusement Park. Specifically, in front of the Ferris wheel.
You're not going to the scene?
The scene?
The rooftop amusement park.
Oh, yeah. I don't need to go there.
Why not?
Terror is going to get caught. I'm going to get him.
You're awfully confident. Any reason why?
Well, yeah.
Why? Why wouldn't you ask him a follow-up question?
Yeah, I synced into Komeiji.
Any leads?
Well, there was one thing. Komeiji must have obtained something.
Yeah.
Something that was important to Terror.
We still don't know what that is.
Komeiji was trying to blackmail them with it.
It could be the half of the body. It's the only thing I can think of. But that doesn't make sense because of the timing. Because it's something that happened 6 years ago. But the thing with the body seems like so to be it if it wasn't for the time difference.
He needed money, so...
It's definitely not it. It has to be something else.
You mean, where did he get it?
Yeah.
At the
Misatan.
rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
No. That explains a few things. 5 a.m. on the 11th. It was Komeiji who took A's left half away in a suitcase.
No.
But why?
It is as Ryuki explained.
But why is no one talking about the time? That happened 6 years ago. What the frick? No way that residue is from 6 years ago. No. But on the 11th, now. Right? When they talk about the 11th is here. But when he was killed because he wouldn't return the thing, it was 6 years ago. Why are they not talking about it? Am I confused? There's no way.
To blackmail Terror with the corpse.
Yeah, but...
I understand your doubt, but it makes sense logically. It was a crucial part of Terror's plan to have A's left half placed in that exact spot. In other words, A's left half was important to Terror, but Komeiji took that away. And that's when Terror...
I'm lost.
Anyway,
I'm so lost.
I need to get going.
Why do they not talk about it?
There's a lot I have to do. Bye for now.
Because that sync was 6 years ago. So what can I say? I don't understand. There's no way to understand that. I don't know if it's a mistake, the way they phrased it, or... It just doesn't work. And the fact that they are not surprised by it, it's just really confusing to me. Afterward, Iva and I went around the city looking for some more clues, but we couldn't find anything else. Before we knew it, it got pretty late. It's past 11 p.m. The day was just about over.
Mizuki, you have a call, but...
Oh, yeah, that's my smartphone. But I'm driving right now.
I can broadcast the call. I will display it in your AI site.
You should not do that.
Leon,
I remember when I was a kid watching Speed Racer. I believe it was Speed Racer. And he was driving the car, and then he got like a call, and it was like 80% of his view was covered by a video call, and it just didn't make any sense at all considering he was driving. And this is sort of the same, but at least it's to the side, you know.
This is really bad.
Leon always shows up with the creepiest, like doing really random stuff.
It's Kizzy. Kizzy.
No, not Kizzy.
Whoa, whoa, calm down. What happened to Kizuna?
She's missing.
She's missing? Oh, buddy.
What?
You try to contact her?
Of course I did. I sent her messages on Nile and called her 1,000,000 times. Her phone rang, but she didn't pick up.
What led up to her going missing?
The last time I saw her was at Matsushita Diner. We had dinner. Kizzy, Mame, and Iris were with me. We left a little past 9. I was gonna walk her back home, but she said she'd get a taxi back. But then Kizzy's father, Mr. Chieda, called. He said, Kizuna isn't back yet. Is she with you?
Okay, so they were hanging out and then she disappeared. But they're together now. Why wouldn't he go together with her? That's kind of weird.
watched it together. The HB case won. I tried to stop them, but the three of them said they wanted to watch it.
Dumbasses. I mean, it's just a video. It shouldn't be a problem to watch it. Did you let anyone else know?
I think Kizzy's father has contacted the police already, and I called in a brother in arms.
A brother in arms?
A friend I can rely on. I asked him to look
Who's
for
that?
Kizzy.
Do we know?
Anyway, I'm gonna go help look. I'm counting on you.
What are you going to do?
Do you even need to ask?
You're going to go look for her?
Of course I am. Kizuna is... She's...
Big sis! Big sis!
Hey, remember what Leon
Yeah.
said?
So it is Kisuna who she was talking about in the hospital, right?
The phone rang.
Which means
Seems
her
like
phone
that.
is on.
Iba, check the GPS.
Got it. Huh? What is it doing
What?
there?
What are we the first ones to check? Where could it be? Let's guess. Let's give it a guess. If it says Horadori, I'm crapping my pants.
What is it?
I found the signal, but...
Tell me already.
Kawasaki District. The restricted zone.
Kawasaki District? First game? Amusement park? Not amusement park, what was it called? What was the park called, dude? I don't have my notes from the first game. I forget.
The abandoned factory.
Abandoned factory. Where the second Senga machine was and everything. Oh my god, we're going back there? I was not expecting that. This is where we had the final showdown. This is where Sejima, what's his name? Saito Sejima was where his freaking head exploded. Oh, please be alive. Please be alive.
Living organism detected.
Well, someone's living.
They're close.
You looking for something?
Terror.
You're...
I'm Terror, yes. I take it you tracked the GPS on this, right?
Oh, so Gizuna's not here.
Unfortunately for you, she isn't here.
I guess that's better than otherwise. Talk to me.
Seems you've been snooping around. It's a nuisance, you know. Getting in the way of my plan.
So what? Are you gonna kill me?
That's a good idea.
You wanna fight me? Bad idea.
Have you ever killed a rat before?
What?
I never have. It's not my job. Everyone has their own role to play.
What do you mean?
This.
Okay.
Who are they?
Exterminators. They'll do anything for money.
They don't look so tough. Bring it on.
Okay, we're fighting, I guess.
Kill her.
What's up with their eyes? Are they under DC Birch? I guess they are. She says left and you have to press right. That's so dumb. Makes sense, but...
Mizuki, enemy on the other side of the container.
Got it.
Oh, I just need to click. Just goes through? Oh, what?
Where are they?
What?
Use thermo mode.
I see.
How are they invisible? Just some science bullshit, I guess. Oh, my hand is not there. They should have you use WASD instead of the arrow keys. 'Cause you need the mouse sometimes. Oh, that's heavy. That took a while. Sorry if it was too loud. Going invisible is something I was not expecting. I don't know. It's not the weirdest thing, but...
Damn, she's not human!
She's even stronger than my mom.
You think so?
Let's get out of here!
Oh, I was gonna say, Tara didn't leave?
You're coming with me.
Sorry, but I don't have time for you.
Yeah?
Super tall
How do
as
you
well.
think you're gonna get out of this?
I told you, everyone has their role to play.
Careful.
What?
Masked lady? No. Who? Who was that? Who could it be? Masked lady? She's sort of a sniper. Ryuki? I was gonna say Amame. I was gonna say anything but Ryuki. But to be fair, we know he might be infected by TC Purge already, which is why I used to sort of understand people following their orders. But maybe it's not TC Purge at all. But I believe, according to the description that we've had of TC Purge, it seems like he's under it somehow. Tom is off, I guess.
Why?
Doesn't have Tom on. So maybe many things that we saw before as Ryuki were things that we did. Like Ryuki did himself without us really realizing, because he was under the effect of the virus, right? Like when he blacked out and then came back and was like, what the heck happened, you know?
My gun.
This could be one of those instances.
My heart.
Hmm.
I need to do something. Iva.
Also, why are we so far away from him? It's so crazy that he's standing right here. That was the spot that Saito was, right? Pretty much.
No good. The electric shock earlier.
Watch assistant safe mode. Self-repair program activated. AI function online. Manual function online.
Manual? I remember learning about this, which means...
What does that mean? Wingsing? We can't, of course. Oh, we can. Maybe he's... No. Oh, buddy. Terra? Ryuki?
1600. Run out time.
Your terror.
You don't look well. Did the staircase tire you out? This place is known as the cathedral. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful?
Terror. I'm arresting you for the half-body killings.
Foolish.
It's a really long one. Yeah, so he sort of activates TC Purge when he needs it, right? And everyone does his bidding, I guess. Pretty crazy.
What did you do?
He didn't even move or anything. Okay. Oh, so it's not it. Okay, something else.
Do you know what happens if you put electronics in a microwave?
No, that happened now.
Is that what you called? That's funny.
They're gonna kill her for good, or?
Tama.
Please don't.
listen to me, that is exactly what I'm going to do.
This is a wink sync, by the way, don't forget.
There's a reason I called you here. I want you to become my servant.
Yeah, we know this already.
Fuck you!
Well said, man.
I had so much time. I used that time to learn many things.
Well, he was locked up, right, for a long time.
Microbiology, electrical engineering, quantum mechanics, human history. It's fair to say there's nothing I don't know.
And I'm not saying he's a good person, because he's clearly not, but he knows something we don't, and he's like being really secretive, so we really don't know his motivations at all. There is some revenge, it seems like to be the case with Jin Furue and Komeiji, but other than that, we don't really know what he's after, apart from the whole nirvana and moksha, but doesn't really tell you why he killed so many people, you know?
Where are you going with this?
And now I have in my hands an AI ball. And using this, I can access the logic system. When I have access, I can delete all the information on this AI ball.
What?
The backup data and storage.
No way.
Pieces uploaded to the global cloud. Even the core program that makes up her personality. Everything. In other words, I can make her
We're just gonna lose Tama?
Fine. What do you want me to do?
You know Konami Date, right? The Abyss Special Agent.
Mr. Date?
He's on the brink of entering a forbidden area.
Wait. I mean, everyone thinks that Date died, but Ryuki for some reason thinks he's alive, right? And we think he has to be alive. But it's really weird because we saw him die pretty much. So he's asking Ryuki to stop Date, I guess. He's on the brink of entering a forbidden area. What is that? Okay. Oh, I love this. This is so strange. I'm so confused. It's like I'm confused in a fun way, you know.
Where?
The execution chamber.
Wait, no way, this was 6 years ago. No, it has to be now because Tama was with him up until now. Maybe Tama was with him up until now because Terror sort of promised to give her back if he did what he asked. I'm just now thinking, could this be 6 years ago? Yeah, because he was following a lead, you know what I mean? And Date was like close to finding something out. This could be 6 years ago, yeah.
I'll let you know all the details later. Oh, and of course you understand that no one can know about this. If someone finds out.
Tom.
That's right.
But you can't just give Date up. Oh my god, damn. I'm so confused.
Thomas
Oh
being held
gosh.
hostage.
No, it's right now. It's now. Because Thomas is being held hostage now. So it has to be now.
That's why Ryuki.
I know you kidnapped Kisuna.
What the hell are you going to do with her? Where is she?
The execution chamber.
Oh gosh.
With that.
Where even is that?
I said I'll tell you later.
He doesn't know? He doesn't know where the execution chamber is?
Tama. Why?
I told you. You're going to be my servant now. You're going to need it, right? I fixed the
Little drop.
course. I didn't restart it. The functions are still inactive. I also implemented a self-destruct program, both in the device and online. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever. Now, do you understand what I mean by servant?
I mean, Tama, we love Tama, right? But is she important enough to just throw everyone else under the bus? I don't think so.
I know I don't have to tell you, but You cannot tell her about me after she turns back on.
But do they think Mizuki's not seeing this, or are they ready to kill her? Because why are they just talking about this in front of her?
I deleted all her memory of the cathedral.
Maybe the cathedral and the execution chamber are two different things.
And we're underground, so there shouldn't be any backups either.
We're not underground.
Therefore,
look at him. He's alive.
Mr. Date.
We love Date, man. Are we gonna have a third protagonist? Yo, what a jump. That wasn't only glass, there was metal there. I don't know how we do that. Oh, I thought it went through. I was like, what? Just let themselves get hit? Oh, we're gonna so sink into you, man. I don't care.
Hey, you okay?
Can we cry now?
What's wrong?
Nothing. You're just so similar.
Similar. I gave Date the bare minimum of information. Well, listen, I don't understand. Date's supposed to have died. Why is no one reacting? I mean, am I missing something? Let's look at the flowchart. I'm really pissed because like everything that happened here has to be with what happened after the explosion, because Kisuna is disabled, and here we just got information and we just jump back. The execution, yeah, okay. So see, the execution chamber is the nice cathedral. So why was Ryuki confused at nice cathedral and execution chamber, like he didn't know where this was? Doesn't make sense. Also, you see Kizuna, there's a bomb, reveals their true name and presses it. They're carried out. Date and Ryuki are stuck in the rubble. Date gives Ryuki his broken aiba and disappears under the falling rubble. Ryuki lets out a howling cry. So there's no way anyone thinks that Date is not missing, right? Or dead. They couldn't find his body, that was the thing, but that's it. What if we go to the person's file for Date? Do we have it? See, there's not even a file. So why isn't Mizuki reacting? She hasn't she thought that Date was dead for 6 years? What the frick is going on? Where's Date? I'm so pissed. I'm not pissed, I'm just really confused. Yeah, Date's not here. I don't want to do this. What is coming about internet idols? Is this loving? Does he care about them? Nope. His mama. Okay. Once again, what is the highest one? Impish, right? Impish from Ota. From Ota, Mama is if brave or crazy are the highest, but it was impish, you know? Ah, that's so annoying. I tried to do loving, but I just couldn't though. So I'm guessing let's, of course we're gonna reset and hope for the best, I guess. I guess we could keep trying to do loving, but it's super hard. I feel like we just do brave or crazy, it's just gonna give us mama. I'm gonna be like, yeah, of course. But let's see when we make it to Impish, and then we'll see how you're feeling. Okay. First we need to make it to Ota back. Anyway, this is more important to me right now. Let's talk to Date. Miss Date, why are you here? Take off the mask?
I heard that Kizuna went missing, so I tracked her smartphone GPS. This led me here.
Her phone was destroyed.
I guess they knew about Date. She showed up after the explosion, but we just didn't know about this, right?
Yeah, I saw it at the bottom of the stairs, but I was able to get the location before that. I loaded him up with powerful anesthetic bullets.
Yeah, clearly Mizuki knew about him being alive. We didn't, for some reason. I'm just really confused. And I think I'm right to be. Maybe they talked for a little bit in passing about how Date had showed up and how everything was fine or something, but definitely don't have anything in my notes, I believe. Yeah, man. I'm super confused. I'm gonna look this up later because I'm sure people have been confused by this as well. If this is not explained. If this is not explained, but for now, let's just keep going and see if people talk about Date. Let me write it down. My question is, why doesn't Date surprise anyone? I'll look that up later when I'm done with the game or whenever, if I don't get an answer from the
20
game.
times stronger than a sleep dart. Should last at least 12 hours.
And Ter let himself get hit. That's what's pretty surprising to me.
Huh? Why did you do that? Now I won't be able to ask where Kizuna is, idiot!
Oops.
Check the execution chamber. You know where that is, man. Take off the
About
mask.
that, there's an explosive on the back of his head. It'll explode if you try to take the mask off.
Okay. You say so.
Terror isn't getting up. Maybe if I put a compound fracture in his leg.
No, we're gonna go into SOMNIUM.
No. You know how they knock patients out
Well,
with
the
anesthetics
mask
before surgery?
doesn't let us maybe.
That's basically what I used. He's gonna be out for a while.
So what am I supposed to do?
Because we synced into the masked lady, but because she had the a hole for her eye, no?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, be smart! Think of a plan to find Kizuna. I guess we'll just have to take her to Abyss. We need to sync.
Oh, we can do it?
Sync?
Yeah.
And I have an idea. If we go there...
What's your idea?
Still here, as expected.
Really? How the frick is this still here? What?
It's supposed to break if you try to move it.
What do you mean? I thought they destroyed it or something. Pewter?
That was a restful sleep.
What's going on, man?
Are you alright?
I am.
Why is no one
Thanks to my
surprised by
recovery
this?
Program. What happened while I was out?
I'll tell you everything later. I was gonna sync to find out where Kizuna is.
Sync with who?
I was like, what?
This situation makes no sense, but understood.
This is me right now, man. Makes no sense, but okay.
Wow! The vile, lowly, perverted old man is here too?
Who are you calling perverted?
Oh, you could hear me?
You didn't cut the line off. You do realize I have a reception device in my left eye socket, right? Anyway, I never thought I'd see you there, Iba.
She is much more comfortable than you, Date.
Yeah, so definitely, this is the first time they see each other in 6 years, man.
Though her chest size does leave much to be desired.
Hey.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Ladies, we have a job to do.
Yeah, we need to sync with Terror. Date, can you back me up?
You're gonna do it?
Of course.
I feel like I should do it.
I was gonna say, who's gonna do it?
Don't worry, my body's recovered a little.
What if we both do it together? No, we can't.
Are you sure?
I said I'm fine. I have Aiba with me too.
The problem is that we need to mess with their eye. Because this is a machine. This is the weird machine that that in order to use it you need to have you can't have a left eye, right? Because it's like a prototype.
Indeed.
For us it's fine, but for Terror.
If you say so. Okay, we're ready.
Terror did this on purpose, though. It's what it seems like. So I'm really curious to see what he's gonna show us.
SOMNIUM for
8 minutes.
Enough already.
But I didn't even get a chance to say it.
Just start it.
Even though I'm confused and I'm a little bit angry that I don't know why everyone's not reacting, I'm like happy that it's back.
Fine. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1.
You might go to the very beginning now. I'm not sure where this is gonna take us. It could take us like many years back, like when he was, yeah, I was gonna say when he was put into this place. I guess it would make sense that he would dream about this place, considering he's been here for so many years. He spent so many years in there. Right.
Where am I?
And we're gonna answer that question next time. How about that? I could keep playing because interesting things are happening, but let's take our time, let's enjoy it, let's savor it. I got amusement, oh yeah. I still need 2 more. I don't know if this does much other than bonus stuff. But yeah. Also, we had unlocked a couple things here.
Well...
See? Head.
Well, when you're hungry.
Huh. That's interesting. This is
Why is Tama a humanoid shape? It's a weird feeling to be on a shoulder.
It's your own shoulder, it's kind of weird. Let's do Tama.
Why is Tama a humanoid shape?
This hat is insane. Anyway. I still don't know if there's anything you can do with the conversations, if it does anything for the game. Or any unlocks or something. Anyway, what do we have here? Bridge? 2 bridges? Bridge is a 4-player card game in which each player is dealt 13 cards. Bridge. Okay. There's no difference, right? There is a difference. I'm so dumb. It could also be, you know, a bridge. So it's like a little joke, I guess. Mafia. When Mizuki was confronting Terror in an abandoned factory, a group of armed masked men showed up. They were an international mafia. They take drugs on a daily basis, so their brains are soft like tofu. They will do anything for money, and they were most likely hired by Terror. Okay, so it's not TC Purge, it's just drugs, which is pretty much the same. Abandoned factory sync machine. Are you gonna give me an explanation why this is still here? Without getting too deep into the backstory, the idea is that an older model sync machine was rigged to self-destruct if any attempt was made to move it. The authorities decided it would be better to keep it and attempted to figure out how to undo the sabotage than let it be destroyed. It also serves as a backup in case Abyss HQ's sync machine goes down. That makes sense, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I feel like they said something about removing it or something. But that's it for now. We're still struggling with the eyeball-y. We'll try to get it. I'm not gonna get too focused on that because the story is getting super exciting, super interesting. We're gonna see next time, hopefully, who Terror is. At least get a little bit of insight on their plans, on their motivations, on what they wanted to do, and why they wanted to do it, which is the most important thing. And please tell me, what's up with Date? Why is everyone like, oh, there's Date? Didn't everyone think he was dead? I thought like, at least Ryuki thought he was dead, right? For sure, but then he didn't. He was like, no, he's alive. But yeah, we shall see. But for now, that's all. That's all for me. And I'll see you very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.